Do banks really let you pay for houses with XRP? We're going to talk about this. They heard a report that was just on Fox News. This was also put out by Rob Cunningham. Some very important things need to be talked about. History is being written. The United States is moving all of their systems to blockchain. Also, we know which company could be the best one for the US government. We're going to talk about that. An ad from 2014 as well. I've never seen this ad before. I thought it would be fun to tell you about it. We're also going to look at some charts in this bottom half as well. And I hope you guys enjoy this. Please click like if you find this useful. That does help the service grow. We're getting close to 100,000 members. You keep coming back if you like what I write. Perhaps you would like to join us as we reach 100,000. Ladies and gents, Rob Cunningham says to start your engines. I'm not sure. Is this something Americans do? I have heard something like start your engines. This is something they say all the time at races and other events. It might not be an American thing. Okay, 18 XRP ETFs on the market. What did we look at this time? 18. The format of the XRP ETF market and stablecoin laws have helped 1,700 NDAs become widely used around the world on a level playing field. Ripple's initial public offering IPO and the end of the Federal Reserve sunset wars in the Middle East and Asia stopped currency manipulation. Gold and silver were revalued and the US Treasury was restored to the XRP ledger. There's a lot going on, like fake news, falling interoperability, the quick payment revolution, and so much more. Okay, a few things here. Love you so much. We know that Ripple doesn't want to go public right now. The other day I saw a clip from Bank Arley House where they said they don't because they don't need the money. As a private company, Ripple can also do more things and run their business however they want. Most businesses go public because they need money. Ripple doesn't have that. I don't think this will happen anytime soon. Ripple is going to wait until the market is safe, which could be in 2026. Tariffs and other issues could, of course, keep markets from having good years. In that case, they could wait. U2728. There is no longer a Federal Reserve. Wars are over, so good luck with that. As you know, votes have results. Everything changes with a mandate. Constitution brings USA back to life. And debt slavery around the world. Gaining wealth is quick. The best is still to come. Gold gets rid of the Fed. Let freedom ring. Have a great day. The real story. Well, you know what? Some of it makes sense to me and some of it seems a little crazy, but I like hearing other people's thoughts, even if they are different from mine. Test myself to see if I can learn and grow and figure out what they're trying to say. Let's look back at Ripple's first commercial film. Let's go. Every year, people around the world send and receive 500 billion electronic payments. These payments take 36 trillion hours to process and cost people tens of billions of dollars in fees. Money uses old technologies that don't work well, are expensive, take a long time, and run on networks that aren't linked. The web has flattened the world and linked people together better, but funds have not kept up. Money needs to change. Here's Ripple, a new network for sending money around the world. It does for money what the internet did for words. With Ripple, it's easy to send money. Any kind of money can be sent to anyone in the world very quickly and for almost no cost. It starts new businesses and helps current ones grow. It also supports powerful apps, gives people control over their money, and lets billions of people who don't have access to banks and other financial institutions join the global economy. Everyone will be able to make more money, see things happen faster, and be smarter in the future. Join the Ripple group, which is growing, and help build the network that will change the way business is done around the world. I wish I had seen this in 2014. It's what would have made me trip. Okay, there are 2 days left. The timer is really on. In 48 hours, XRP will be able to trade on controlled futures markets, while everyone else is still writing memos. XRP is making deals, and XRP is making deals. It's not just a list, it's a warning. Does a blockchain make things happen? Okay, Fox News just talked about how to buy real estate with XRP, Doge, and Bitcoin. It's no longer a joke to buy a house with cryptocurrency. It is popular. The change is happening. My question is this: who in their right mind is going to say, hey, I'm going to take all of the XRP I have and buy a house with it right now? That seems like a crazy idea, right? I was watching a clip of someone trying to buy a piece of property in Manhattan for what seemed like 50,000 Bitcoin at the time. It was around $1 million, 0 cents at the time. It was a very long time ago, and the offer was, I think it was around 50,000 Bitcoin, which means that Bitcoin is probably worth a huge amount of money now. That being said, it was only being sold for a few $1,000,000 at the time. In other words, those people probably felt bad that they didn't get Bitcoin for their home. Also, the person who gave the Bitcoin probably feels terrible about giving it up to buy that house when they could have had billions of dollars later. The same situation looks like. This is it. I don't think many people will do this until crypto becomes really popular and everyone has too much money to spend it on anything. Like if XRP or any other cryptocurrency you own went off tomorrow, right? If you want to buy a house that costs between $5 and $10 million, it might be better for you to just use your crypto instead of cashing out and then using your crypto. Sure, a very smart person can tell you the best way to do that. I don't know if that's like a double tax event. Hex Trust will help Fubon Bank set up a home equity line of credit. Use Ripple to pay. This is another bank that is thinking about getting their own home equity line. Other banks say things like, ooh, I like that when Ripple does these tests and then makes them public. I want that in my bank so I can think about it. Banks usually have a whole department that is either a loan department or a secondary loan or home equity line of credit department. And these people's job is to sit in an office all day and gather all the paperwork, make calls, and try to get the loan approved. And if you can make all of this happen automatically, great. Just think about how much this changes things. Yes, some of these people may need to be retrained to do other things and support the way things are now, but you can now get a HELOC in minutes or seconds, even if you already have the paperwork ready. It's crazy. It talks about the use case of tokenized securities of real-world assets that use CBDCs as a wholesale tool to move to real-time transfers. The reason for using Hex Trust took part in Pionen's original work on a home equity line of credit. The HELOC pilot was carefully planned to make it easier for Hong Kong residents to get access to their extra home wealth. During the test, the Ripple CBDC platform is used to make a fake EHKD. Fubon Bank starts the process by safely minting fake EHKD that is backed by a ledger that has strong multi-stake functionality. The possible addition of a made-up EHKD to the HELOC facility could have many benefits. Users benefit from a streamlined online platform that provides quick loan approvals from 24 months 7, access to property wealth. They also have more control and visibility because they can see real-time information about loan-to-value rates, available funds, and interest payments. End-to-end cryptography in the system makes operations more efficient by ensuring audible records, cutting down on manual tasks, and allowing real-time reporting. Really important. Okay, here's what we want to see happen with